Done For You is back again with 10 amazing effects in CapCut to instantly enhance your videos.
I've been reading through your comments, and it honestly makes me so happy to see how many of you are enjoying learning and experimenting with CapCut. So, since so many of you wanted to dive even deeper into what CapCut can do, today's video is all about exploring more advanced features, including some awesome tools in CapCut Pro that can take your visuals to a whole new level without needing complicated software.
So grab your phone or your PC, open up CapCut, and let's get right into it.
And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss any upcoming tutorials. First up is the ghostly motion effect.
First, import your video into CapCut and place it on the timeline. We want to add a ghost effect to this lady, so we'll select the video clip and press Alt while dragging it over the video. This will make a copy of the video on a different layer just above it. Now, on the upper layer, select the video clip and go to Remove Background. Then choose Auto Removal. It will eliminate the background of the object, so we can apply the ghost effect only to the object, not the background. The background is now removed. Next, go to Effects and search for Edge and Glow. Drag and drop it onto the upper video layer, then increase the glow to 90%. You can see it's already glowing. To make it more professional with a depth effect, add another video effect. Search for Motion Blur and drag and drop it onto the same layer. As you can see, this now creates a ghost effect on the object in our timeline. That's it. Now you have a professional-looking ghost effect in just a few clicks. Next topic is Sky Changing with Masking Effect. Start by adding your video to the timeline. Next, go to Effects, then Video Effects, and search for the Zoom Lens effect. Add the first one to your video. Split the video exactly where you want the effect to begin. On the second clip, add an overlay. This can be a dreamy sky video or image. Now that the overlay is added, go to Mask and crop it to the position where it looks best. Then, adjust the opacity slider to blend the overlay smoothly with your clip. Finally, head to Filters, search for Moody Fall, and apply it to the clip. And just like that, your video is ready. The next effect, I'll show you how to create an old television effect in CapCut PC just like this. Let's get started. First, add your video to the timeline. Then, go to the Effects section and type TV in the search bar. Press Enter to find the TV effect. If you can't find it, go to the Vlog section where it's usually located. Drag the effect onto the timeline and apply it over your video. Adjust the effect duration to match your video. On the right side, tweak the filter intensity to get the perfect old television look. And that's it! Here's our old television effects video ready! In this part, I will show you how to make a dynamic video like this from a static one in 1 minute using the camera tracking on CapCut. Import the source video into CapCut. In my case, it's a dancing girl. Then click on the file itself in the timeline, select video, go to Basics and scroll down and find camera tracking. Here, we can choose which part of the video will be tracked: face, body, hands, or a custom option. CapCut will automatically analyze the movement and apply the effect, making your video more dynamic. But after processing, you may notice black edges around your video. This happens because the software shifts the frame to stabilize the motion. Here's how to fix it. Zoom in to remove the black edges. Use autofill if available to smoothly expand the frame. Add a blurred background for a creative touch. In my case, I will use the zoom in option to adjust the frame. And just like that, your video looks smooth, professional, and cinematic. I'll show you how to create an app switch effect in CapCut Pro. First, open CapCut Pro and import your video clips by tapping the Import button and selecting your files. Once imported, add them to the track in the desired order. Now, tap the Transition button to open the Transition tab. In the search bar, type App Switch to find the transition. This is the one we're looking for. Drag and place it in between two of the clips to add the transition. On the Adjustment section, you can adjust the duration by dragging the slider. This controls how fast or slow the effect will be. Similarly, drag and drop to each of the points for transition. Once done, preview your video to check the effect. If you're satisfied, tap Export to save your project. That's how you will get an app switch video like this. Want to resize your video effortlessly in CapCut Pro while uploading your 16:9 ratio video into TikTok or YouTube Shorts? It's essential to adjust the framing so that the object stays in center. On CapCut, you can do it quite easily without any extra effort. Open your CapCut project and import your video. We have a girl running video for reference. Now select it and go to the basics and search for the auto reframe option in the toolbar. Choose the desired aspect ratio, like 16:9 or 9:16, depending on where you plan to upload it. CapCut Pro will analyze the video and automatically adjust the framing to keep the subject centered. Next, customize the stabilization settings. The flexible preset allows slight motion for a dynamic look. The default preset balances stability and movement, while the stable preset minimizes all motion for the smoothest result. You can also adjust the camera movement, fast for quick-paced videos, default for standard tracking, or slow for a cinematic effect. Finally, check the ratio in the preview window to match your selection. Then preview the video to ensure everything looks right. Your video is now perfectly framed. Seventh effect we'll discuss is the counting effect, a popular animation often seen in After Effects edits. I'll show you two variations of this effect, the first one being a custom digit scroll. Start by creating a separate text layer for each digit in your number. For example, if you're using a 3-digit number, make 3 text layers. In each text layer, type the digits 0 to 9, pressing Enter after each one so they appear on separate lines. At the beginning of each layer, add a transform keyframe and place the number 0 at the center of the screen. Move a few frames forward and position your final digit in the center. Make sure to keep the Y-axis number the same for each keyframe. Repeat this process for each text layer. You can stagger the second keyframe positions to create different scroll speeds for each digit. Once all layers are animated, choose a clean font to enhance the overall look. Then, select all text layers and create a compound clip. Go to the Mask tab. Add a rectangle mask to reveal only the digit area. And set the feather to around 30 for a smooth transition. Second version is the timeline scroll effect, ideal for counting years or months. Start by creating a text layer and listing your values vertically. For example, the months from January to December, with each word on a new line. Choose a simple font for better readability. At the start of the clip, add a transform keyframe and place the first word in the center of the screen. Then, move a few seconds forward and bring the last word to the center. Once you've aligned everything, right-click the layer and select Show Variable Speed Animation. Adjust the Y-axis graph to create a smooth scrolling motion. After that, right-click again and create a compound clip. Go back to the Mask tab, apply a rectangle mask to isolate the visible text area, and set the feather to around 20 for a soft edge. That's it! You've now created a clean, animated counting effect entirely within CapCut. Next, let's learn how to zoom in on a specific part of a video using built-in effects. First, import your video to the timeline and select the frame where you want to apply the zoom. Then, go to the Effects panel and search for Magnify. You'll see two options, one with a dashed border. Choose your preferred version and drag it onto the timeline. After adding it, adjust the size of the magnified area and the zoom intensity. You can also use the horizontal and vertical sliders to position it precisely on the screen. Now, let's try the second Magnify Effect. This one blurs the area outside the zoomed-in section, making the focus even stronger. These effects are great for emphasizing key details and enhancing video clarity. The next effect is the timer ring, a clean and professional way to display countdowns. Start by adding a text layer to your timeline and typing the letter O, scale it up, and change the font to something thinner and more rounded. I'm using the system font here. Adjust the size and center it on the screen. Then, change its color to gray. Duplicate the layer by pressing Alt and dragging the layer over the existing one. On the duplicated layer, change the color to something brighter. I'm choosing blue, and we'll have a glow effect for making it more attractive. Next, go to the Animation section. Click on the Out tab and select the Clock Wipe animation. Select both clips and extend them to match the duration of your countdown. For example, for a 10-second countdown, extend both clips to the 10-second mark. Go back to the animation settings and increase the animation length to the maximum. You'll see a smooth wipe effect. Next, let's add the counting numbers. Go to ChatGPT and ask it to create an SRT file for a 10-second countdown, and provide the download file. Download and save it to somewhere safe. Then, go to the Caption tab in CapCut and import your saved SRT file. Finally, apply a digital style font to match the timer theme and adjust the size of the font. And that's it! You've created a smooth and stylish timer ring with automated countdown numbers. In this tutorial, you'll learn how to create an anime-style shaking effect in CapCut on PC. Start by adding your video to the timeline, then go to the Effects section. Find the energy effect using the search bar. Drag it onto the timeline and extend it over the parts of the video where you want the shaking effect to appear. This effect adds intense movement, often seen in action scenes of anime, making your edits more dynamic. Alright friends, that's it for today. If you enjoyed this or learned something new, let me know with an emoji in the comments. It always makes my day to see them. And if you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe, and tap the little bell icon so you never miss my next video. Also, don't forget to check out my previous video on text effects. It'll help you stay one step ahead and make your edits look even more professional. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to see your emojis and hear your thoughts. Until next time, take care, and I will see you in the next video.